is the Subimods Mod Taxi. What we have going on is EFI Performance has come here. We have taken this car, it has 107 miles on it. We are going from 0 all the way up to a SEMA spec build. It has 140 different parts going on it today. The EFI team is very busy, including some big turbos, front mounts, everything you would want in a SEMA car.
Today, in front of thousands of Subaru enthusiasts at Wicked Big Meet, the Subimods team is attempting something few builders would ever take on: transforming a completely stock 2026 Subaru WRX into a show-ready build in just 8 hours. It's 9 a.m. The gates of Wicked Big Meet are just opening, and EFI Performance doesn't sleep. The car is lifted. The teardown begins. Wheels, bumper, hood, exhaust all come off as parts get unpacked. Mike begins to disassemble the stock suspension. Meanwhile, Charbel gets to work removing the stock turbo, which is being replaced with the new IAG 600 ball bearing turbo.
The turbo's sick. I'm really excited about the turbo. Essentially, it's based off of a Garrett G25 660 smashed into a housing.
Yeah.
And one of the nice things about ours, and it probably made your boys' life a little easier, is it comes with a wastegate also.
Yes, already on.
It makes it real simple. Also, it's a ball bearing center, so when you're outside a boost or you're off the gas and you get back on it, it comes back right away.
Yeah.
Super nice turbo. It's gonna rip, and it's not gonna be 450 peaky horsepower. It's gonna be this huge fat power band, super usable.
Yep.
Extremely good car. I'm really, really hyped. We're all hyped down there about that. So there's a lot of work went into that.
To add to the performance capabilities, an overtake aluminum turbo inlet is installed alongside it to improve airflow. By the time the IAG 600 turbo is installed, the factory rear suspension had already been swapped out for HKS Hypermax S coilovers.
HKS is probably one of the only manufacturers, I think the only manufacturer, who does warning cancelers. We're very confident, based on what we're seeing right now, that these are going to be perfect.
Crossing fingers.
Crossing fingers. HKS obviously has been an iconic brand for how long? Over 30 years?
Since 73, so over 50 years. It's founded by our founder, who unfortunately passed away back in 2016, but he was a Yamaha engine engineer.
Yep.
So it was just his genuine passion of wanting to build the most superior engine as possible. So from there, it went into turbochargers, and slowly we started adding different parts that's necessary to build a performance car.
Yep.
That's kind of the root.
Yeah.
I know we've got way diverse after that.
Paired with SMY's adjustable sway bars, end links, and suspension arms, and Perrin subframe lockdowns to keep the drivetrain movement and subframe flex to a minimum while improving overall grip. While suspension components continued to find their way into the car, Jack squeezed in wherever he could to work on the Seibon carbon fiber upgrades, including fenders, side skirts, and a rear diffuser.
Look at that, Jimmy. That's beautiful.
With several technicians working simultaneously, the Subimods Mod Taxi quickly began to take shape, with each carbon fiber piece adding a little more personality. After Will finished up the interior, it was time to turn focus back to performance. Under the hood, more and more Perrin components made their way into the car, including cam solenoid covers,
You guys.
a set of pulleys for the water pump, crank, and alternator, a brake reservoir cozy, front-mounted oil cooler, and a few smaller components as well. But the biggest change was impossible to miss. The COBB front-mount intercooler took center stage at the front of the car, providing the cooling performance needed to support that IAG 600 turbo and tying together the next phase of the build. The clock was still running, and as the engine bay continued to come together, attention turned to one of the most important reliability upgrades on the build, the IAG Air Oil Separator.
Air oil separator. It's a reliability modification for anybody with a turbo Subaru.
Cheap insurance.
Cheap insurance. Anytime you pull oil out of the intake track, it effectively raises your octane. It's great stuff. Plus, you're keeping more oil in the engine. You know, you're not burning it off as much.
Yep.
It really reduces the carbon buildup. Yeah, it's just an instant go-to mod. Anybody with a VB, that should be one of the very first things to do.
While the IAG Air Oil Separator was being installed, Will was already making progress on the front suspension. Building on the rear suspension upgrades, a combination of Perrin subframe lockdowns, white-line front lower control arms, and SMY suspension components started getting bolted in and torqued down. With the suspension package nearly finished, Calvin wrapped up the final details as the team began mounting the wheel and tire setup. WedSport TC105X wheels, wrapped in Yokohama Advan AO52 tires, finally found their place on all four corners of the car. Among the latest additions to the build was one of OLM's newest products, the Sakudo LED headlights. Bringing a bold, performance-inspired design to the front of the WRX, they paired perfectly with the Molded Innovations LED taillights to complete the Mod Taxi's modern look.
My name is James Pizzetta from Competition Subaru. We're a Subaru dealer in Smithtown, New York, out in Long Island. Nick reached out and said he was looking for a Series Yellow. I said, we'll make it happen. And here we are. I think you voided the warranty. I don't know. I took pictures, just so you know.
Oh my God. This car is relationships, right? It's a car, but it's bigger, right? So we went to your show, I think 3 years ago, maybe, with Lucky, and you know, we just talked. That's it.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, we're like, hey, we need a car.
We see what can happen with a car, guys.
That's it. That's what we're doing with this. It's our partners. It's the people responsible for this happening. Well, again, thank you for everything. If you are in the area, New York, Long Island, or anywhere in New England or the tri-state, come down, support Competition Subaru, mention that you know us or you saw this video. It helps all of us keep this fire burning. And again, thank you for everything.
Absolutely.
The vinyl had been moving at a slower pace throughout the day while the rest of the build came together. But once the wheels were installed and the final Seibon carbon fiber pieces were fitted, everything changed. With the car finally taking shape, Dan and Tommy from the vinyl team went to work, bringing the Mod Taxi's NYC Taxi-Inspired Livery to life. The team turned to a final few pieces that would define the Mod Taxi's character. The VARIS carbon fiber GT wing added the perfect finishing touch to the exterior, while the AWE Touring Edition catback exhaust gave the Mod Taxi the voice it deserved, especially as it drives through New York. Time was running out, and with the final pieces of the build coming together, Calvin flashed the COBB Accessport and installed the Xineering downshift blip module, acting as the link between all of the Mod Taxi's performance upgrades. And with that, the Mod Taxi was finally complete.